committed a
Definitely.
mistake.
Sir, I do might have committed mistakes. Sir, initially I wanted to join corporate sector. While I was giving my JEE examination, I was preparing for NIT and IIT, and I thought that I would go into corporate sector. But sir, later on, my perspective to my basically what I wanted to be in my future, that changed during my drop year. And later on, I wanted to join
Got
defense
that.
forces. That is why. So sir, nothing as such, any specific event happened, but sir, while I was preparing for my JEE examination, I also used to watch movies. And sir, from initial days, from since my birth, my father used to tell about the various operations that he conducted. Sir, is basically operation that is
No,
seizing the
but
drugs.
you
And
said like you got driven by movies.
no, sir, not specifically movies, but there were way too much things, sir. Like initially, sir, that was a time when I was sitting at home and just studying and not going to any place, or doing something like that. So, sir, I had a lot of time to think, and basically that is when I decided my priorities, that I want to go to adventures. I want to go to adventures, and I just don't want to sit in a cubicle.
My answer
And
is for you is adventure, a source of adventure.
sir, it is not just a source of
What is
adventure, sir.
wrong in sitting in a cubicle?
Pardon, sir.
What is wrong in sitting in a cubicle and doing the work? What's wrong in it?
Sir, sir, there is nothing wrong in sitting in a cubicle and doing the work, sir. But as a person, since I know myself as a person, I'm not kind of a person that would sit in a cubicle for long hours for the rest of my life and do the work. I want to explore, sir, as I
So
mentioned
you
in
are
my
looking down at that profession probably.
no, sir.
So
I'm not
because
at all
it is
looking
as if
down.
your non-liking or which came later on for this kind of a role, probably that drove you to
So no, sir,
forget
it
and
is
do
not.
something else.
Sir, I would like to clarify that is it is I'm not looking down to the sir. It is just that my personality does not suits that specific role. Sir, like I want to explore sir, when I was in Delhi, I explored nearby places, and there is Aravali Biodiversity Park near Gurgaon. I explored that places. I used to go, sir. That is basically a jungle. I used to go for exploration. And when I came to Gwalior, sir, this is basically either Chambal ki Ghati hai. So, either I have been to various places, like sir, there have been, sir, various places that I visited in last 3.5 years. And sir, I have kind of a personality where I want to explore, where I want to
What does exploring have to do with armed forces? You can explore in whatever profession you are. What does
yes, sir.
exploring have to do? There are
Sir,
people who are
not
exploring all the world, so you can also do it. How it is
yes,
attached to
sir.
armed forces?
Sir, armed forces give you an opportunity to go at places where normal civilians cannot, and
Where? For example,
that too with a
for example,
responsibility.
where
Sir, sir, Siachen,
you can climb Mount Everest for that matter if you want.
definitely, sir.
That
But
easy.
along with that, sir, you also get a sense of responsibility of men you have under you.
Sense of
So,
responsibility is applicable for everywhere. If you're working in corporate, there are people under you, there is team maybe. There is a responsibility towards the client, towards the work that you're doing. So that is nothing to do with armed forces. That's something which is intrinsic.
yes, sir. But sir, एक चीज़ है सर, since I have come to hostel, I was living with my parents up till my 12th standard. I was a day boarder, and I was a day scholar. And when I became a boarder and basically hostel, sir, the kind of feeling I have with my uh, the hostel mates, the sir camaraderie, the brotherhood that we have, we do everything
That you're
together.
having at hostel, that is not
Yes, sir.
armed forces.
Sir, but in armed forces, that is one thing that I'm looking for, and that is something
No, no, if
that
it can be there at your hostel,
yes, sir.
which you yourself said, it will be everywhere, wherever you want.
Sir, I don't believe corporate would provide such an
Why?
opportunity as compared to armed
What makes you
forces.
think so?
Sir, because in armed forces, it is a full-time service. There is, sir, no 9 to 6 duty in which you go from
Who
9 and
told
come
you
back.
that corporate is only 9 to 6?
Sir, but in a regular corporate setup, it is a 9 to 6. apart from sir, on-site jobs.
Okay. What is missing in life, Aman? Is something missing?
No, sir. Currently, I don't think anything is missing.
It appears as if everything is missing. Acha,
Sir, I'm
could you
correct.
give me a name of some of your friends as close friends? One of them, in fact, is your hostel mate, roommate, I think, Dhruv,
Yes, sir.
and Harsh and Aditya. So, how would Dhruv like to describe you as a person?
Sir, Dhruv would describe me as a very humorous person who would like to make like आसपास के लोगों को हमेशा हंसाना या फिर स्माइल कराना चाहता है. He would describe me as a person who is also very responsible when the time comes. जब भी कोई काम दिया जाता है मतलब I do the work very responsibly and apart from that sir he would describe me as a resourceful person that he can reach out to me whenever he has any task, be it of anything.
And what is it that he may like to change in you as a person?
Sir, I don't think that there is anything that he would like to change in me. Sir, sometimes
Why everything
on
around you is perfect? I'm getting confused now.
sir on Sundays on Saturdays I do sleep a little bit more. So he tries
You
to
must.
wake me up. Pardon, sir?
I'm saying you must sleep a bit more on Saturday and Sunday. What's wrong in it?
Yes, sir. Sir, sometimes Dhruv gets irritated from my alarm. I think that is something that I would like to change, sir. My
You forget
alarm ring.
to switch off your alarm.
Sir, he listens. Sir, he actually his ear is very sensitive, so he listens to my alarm before me. So he
Apart
gets
from that,
irritated. Sir, apart from that, sir, I don't think that anything from my perspective there is anything
what is
that Dhruv
one
would
thing
like to
you
change.
would like to change in him?
Sir, there is nothing that I would like to change. No, sir, his height. He's sir actually 6 foot 7 inches, so I have to look up while talking to him.
6 foot 7 inches.
Yes, sir.
I've never heard of such height.
Sir, my height is 5'11".
6'7", I've never heard.
Yes, sir. Sir, he is 6 foot 7 inches. Sir, I have to look up to talking to him. So, sir, something I would like to change is his height.
How can you change his height? You can't.
No, sir, exactly. I can't, sir. But if I had something like, if I had to, sir, change something. Apart from that, sir, there is nothing that I would. Sir, he's a perfect roommate and he's a very good friend of mine.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good to know that. I've come to know about education and other activities. Now I'm interested in knowing about your family. Tell me about your parents and other members, their education.